Now at 9, happening right now, the mayor of Windsor remains defiant, saying he will not resign from office despite 6 claims of sexual assault against him. And tonight, that Sonoma County Mayor Dominic Foppoli faced his constituents and council members for the first time since news of the allegations surfaced. Good evening. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Catherine Heenan in for Pam Moore. A special council meeting has been underway in Windsor where town leaders are calling for Dominic Foppoli to step down. KRON 4's Jonathan McCall is live in the studio with the latest on what's happening, Jonathan.
Yeah, now 3 hours into this special meeting, Ken and Catherine. This is actually the first time Foppoli has spoken since last Thursday when these allegations first surfaced. With Foppoli refusing to step down, right now there is very little that the Windsor Council can do at this point. The only options available for them is to recall him from office, or if he's convicted on any charges, have him removed. 6 women have accused Mayor Dominic Foppoli of sexual harassment. One of those alleged victims is Windsor Councilwoman Esther Lemus. Lemus recusing herself from tonight's meeting, saying that she is part of the ongoing criminal investigation. She claims that Foppoli drugged and assaulted her on at least 2 occasions. During the meeting tonight, the remaining members of the council asking Foppoli to step down for the sake of the town. Right now, folks in Windsor are also getting a chance to share their thoughts on everything that's been happening and asking for Foppoli to step down as well. A woman who is a sexual assault victim not connected to this case joining in on those calls.
You make every survivor in this county relive the horrible things that have happened to us. You do not have a right to be a mayor in this county. It is not a right to be a politician. But I have to live with the fact, with the things that happen to me every single day. And you have created an atmosphere where I have no safe place in this county.
I am not without faults, but I'm not a criminal. And I, along with the rest of the council members on this call, have worked tremendously hard to build the town we live in today. To conclude, I ask the people of Windsor this. Let the Attorney General and the justice system decide if I did anything wrong when it comes to these allegations.
Tonight, some in Windsor not only calling for Foppoli to step down, they're calling for the entire council to step down. You may remember just last night we first told you about the council knew about allegations against Foppoli dating all the way back to 2017 and then again in 2020. Tonight, Windsor's town mayor said that letter from 2017 detailing an alleged incident in 2013 was given to then Mayor Deborah Fudge, who currently sits on the council, but that letter was never given to police. The town manager, Ken McNabb, said the person who wrote it never wanted Foppoli to face charges then or even now.
All we had was hearsay. There was no specifics of any crimes to investigate. Also, we do not conduct criminal investigations without a victim.
Foppoli has claimed that he never violated any of the women and any contact was consensual. As we mentioned, the California Attorney General's office has now taken over this investigation. So much still to come, Ken and Catherine. That meeting's still going on right now.
And as you said, it's been, what, 3 hours?
3 hours, and once again, Mayor Foppoli getting an earful right now because this is actually the first time that the folks in Windsor have been able to address him about the allegations, and right now it's definitely not good.
So the council can't take him out, but is there talk of a recall effort?
Right now, there is talk of that. So far, nothing official has been filed, but talking with a number of folks in the town, that is something that they are moving forward to doing very soon.
Thank you, Jonathan.